Welcome to Phoenix Raceway, the new version of Phoenix. They decided to go with the version that had the dog leg open. The old version of Phoenix, it was actually grass. They were not able to cut most of the track, but drivers are in. They're qualifying right now. Why is that logo not saving? I could have swore I saved that as something else. Let me change one of those logos. I don't know why I didn't ever save that. That logo in the top right should be something completely different. Give me a minute here. Luckily, that's not a hard change for me. I don't know why I didn't save it as something else. I swore I did. Um, Edit this, then I will change it. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't save that. That should be a TWRS logo. You just get that really fixed really quickly. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. Okay, no, it is up there. Okay, I'm right. I don't know why. I thought I didn't have it up there. I knew it was. What did I have? Oh, yeah, I had the other W logo rotating. That's what it was. I'm just getting confused up here with what I'm doing. That's for sure. But drivers are still going through it. They will be done. About 2 minutes. They won't. It won't be very long for them at all. Just try to time it. Was a little bit early for it. Will get me time to. I can type for once in my life. Yes, RHU. No, that's not what I mean. Need to. Are you kidding me? As I will just put these in there. Just doing something for one of my classes here. Being a college student is not very fun. Not one bit. It's ridiculous. It's really, it's just classes that I'm taking. I'm a mass comm major, so it's taken. It's just a lot of stuff at once. Just looking over um, scripts for just a lot of different stuff. Really mainly HPV stuff, and I'm working with a friend. But I believe they just got finished with their qualifying, so I'm going to pull up the results here for that if it will load into their. If it will load the qualifying one, because I know that it did finish. One driver to be done, I think. Yeah, come on. We're going to see drivers using up that dog leg. They're going to be using up as much of that as they can. They just got done with their qualifying. I'm going to pull the results here. First, Doug Newbiggins. Second, Michael Garone Jr. Third, Gabriel Ellison. Fourth, Doug Denice. Fifth, Clint Sneed. Sixth, Stu Leslie. Seventh, Zachary Hockenmeyer. Eighth, James Nelson. Ninth is Matthew Ayla. And the 10th car is race control. So 9 drivers tonight. I'll give these guys a little time to get in here. I want to make sure all their paints are showing. I know sometimes last night I had some problems with my trading paints. I was spotting for a friend and he was running a paint scheme. It just never showed up correctly, and I was really confused. I was like, okay. So I did not mean fetch show. I'll wait for all them to get in here for me to make sure that they are showing. This is what I will do. Waiting for, looks like 2 people to grid. That's Newbiggin and Ellison. Ellison's the last one to grid, so give them just a little bit. no idea whose this is. But we're just going to use it. Put it in there somewhere. Jackson, I love your description. They're not watching the stream. Who would? I don't think anybody in my class really knows about where I stream
guys,
at.
Thanks for coming out again tonight.
You gotta be kidding me. Very sorry about that. I forgot I had it enabled from one of my friends. I had to spot for him. That was a fluke. No one saw that. That never happened. I believe I just did that there. I genuinely just forgot about that. I seriously just forgot about it. Don't know how I did that, but I managed to do it. But pace car's already pulled off. The start zone is forever. It used to actually be right here around the middle of the track before, and then it was remodeled, and they've actually moved the start finish way back on the track. So you're like, where's the start finish here? You're going pretty far back on the track a lot of the times to get there. New Biggin's been a repeat driver a lot here, so he'll be looking to repeat, that's for sure. I expect to see him up there a lot this race. Green flags in the air. We're underway here. Already cutting the track as much as he can is what Doug Newbiggin's going to do. You're going to see that the whole entire night, taking the shortest way around the track possible. We got Stu Leslie around. Got loose off the corner. That's going to bring out the first caution. Doesn't look like he hit very hard, if any, that is. See what happened here. I think he just got a little bit loose coming out the corner. Yet the back end steps out right there, and it doesn't look like he makes very hard contact with the wall. He should be fine. That's the caution. First lap in the race. That's not what he wants to see at all. Haha. No, wait. Hold on. So we'll see. He'll have to come down pit, or maybe just wants to get fresh tires on his car. It's the best thing to do for him. You wouldn't think locking him down like that hurts him, but really, 2% of tires is a lot. There we go. Can't type apparently with my hands. There we go. Okay, we're good. So now all that's done. They don't expect. Well, I can't say I didn't expect a caution like that because the tires are pretty cold, and people are going to be trying to get the most out of them, and just got to try to get a little bit too much. As I want to see, looking through these OBS settings, I know they put a lot of OBS settings in here. I have to do that later. I think they made it to where I can get a little bit better quality. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that you can. Looking at the color format, yeah, they added a little bit more stuff for me to be able to mess around with later. Have to go through that and just kind of dig and see what I can find in it. So it looks like he is out and away. Yeah, he doesn't really have much damage from that. His truck is fine. He's lucky that the short track he wasn't going full speed just yet. Lights are off in the pace car. I don't want to say pace truck when it's a car this time. I was getting a little bit confused by which vehicle it's supposed to be. Randy, I did not see there. Hey there. I don't know what that was. That was awkward. I have my mouse anywhere near that. Pace car's going to pull off here, and they'll be back underway. Single file restarts? Look, I'm surprised that they're going single file restarts already, maybe? Yes, looks like they are. I'm surprised by this. Green Checkered flags back in the air. Newbigin's off and away. Five going to take that thing as low as almost, well, not as low as he can go. He took it pretty low on the track. Now, one thing, he's going to be pinched on his entry, not going to be able to get in or roll like he wants to. He's actually able to roll that pretty good. I'm surprised he's able to really do that. I thought he'd be struggling a little bit more, but he keeps that rolling for him. See what lap times are running. Look, they're running about 27-second laps currently. He just ran the fastest lap of the race. Actually, no, and Newbigin comes back. Swaps it with him, but you see Gabriel Ellison looking at it. He's like, I'm going to go get you, Newbigin, now. He's peaking. He's definitely running a line where he's letting the truck set. Something definitely you want to do here. You want to wait for that truck to really be able to set and be comfortable. Then once it really when it really wants to start rotating down to the bottom, that's when you can get back on the throttle and be able to put all the power down for it. Doug DeNice looks like he's having a little bit of a blinking issue. Keeps appearing and disappearing on the track. Ellison just kind of, he knows, he's kind of letting Newbigin know that he's there. See, he's not even running the dog leg and he's still being able to catch up with him. That's a rough transition between the dog leg and the actual track. So you could lose a little bit of speed, maybe about 1 to 2 miles an hour. You may not think that that's much. Really, his top three have pulled away. They got about 2-second lead. A little bit less than 2 seconds over Doug DeNice. These guys are definitely hauling it for sure. Michael Rowan Jr. We saw him kind of pick it up last week. I think he's going to try to continue that momentum that he had from last week. I think he came home just a little bit short in both races. Dude, looks like he blinks out there for half a second. Might have actually went down pit road. You know, that dog, like, you can just you can really cut that thing. You can get down as low as you can get, and it's a, oh yeah, you can really get down there, really down there. Dude, top three just continuing to pull away. I mean, they're really going from DeNice. Doug Nice actually got passed by Clinton Sneed. Clinton's going to try to take him on the bottom. Looks like he got that position, ran off the track. See what the 75 does. 75 is going to try to cut under Clinton and actually try to get past Doug DeNice. Get past him. I don't have a shot at Clinton, but these guys are doing this. They're going to be slowing each other down, that's for sure. That they do not want to be doing that. Pretty much got no choice at this point. Just looks like he's got past Doug DeNice. Now it took him a little bit. These top three goes just continue to run pretty much nose to tail at this point. No, Elson's His sparks look like he's probably just net coding into the wall. Nothing's actually happening to him. May appear that it is, but he's not making contact with it. I know he's not. Oh gosh, at 29. Almost smacking the wall trying to get out that corner as hard as he did. He does have to be careful though. If he's not cautious, that rear end can step out and really kill it. And once that right rear gets heated up, it keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter. The more heat it builds, the less grip it loses, and it just wants to keep on slipping. So you definitely have to watch your rear tires. You do not want those things slipping on you, because that'll chew them up. You definitely don't want to be tuning up your right front either. That'll make it plow. Now, some tracks you might want it to actually get tighter, but this track you don't. It's already tight enough. I ran a next gen in here in the lead that I used to do, and you talk about going to the corner, that thing not turning, it just plowed tight on me. Yeah, good lord. I think Garon's falling. He's falling back just a little bit more. He's not. Talking to the boss, man. The guy that pays for SDK for Ghost Racing Network about something. These guys are going at it. This is a 5-second lead now, so this is, we got a caution. Zachary Hockenmeyer's crashed. I know it's perfect timing there. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, it's going to be a punt. Somebody's going to get punted here. Oh, Nice just got really tight, and 88 goes up into the wall. I don't think that was the 40's intention. We'll actually go in car with him. I think he just started to plow. He just started, yeah, he's already got a handful of wheel. It's just not turning at this point here. He goes up the track. Yeah, he's trying not to get into it. Oh my gosh, look how he is really turning that wheel, and it just will not turn. That was not intentional from him at all. I believe we probably will see pit stops. Yep, pit stops from all these guys. And there we'll see. One thing about Phoenix, pit road is like half the track almost. It is so long. I don't think it was nearly this long at one point when it was the older configuration. I'm not sure when they changed the new Phoenix. I think it's probably after I stopped watching NASCAR after a while. I have to see. When did they change the new configuration? Reconfigured. It was reconfigured in... Looks like it was 2018. Yeah, so I had stopped watching at that point. A lot of this used to be grass. where you couldn't do this. It was really a narrow track. Matthew Ayla, he's not stayed up. He's came in. He's came in now. Get some other people in here with me. Something. I'm not sure how long these guys can necessarily go on fuel. I'm thinking maybe they might have one pit stop after this. I mean, most of the races that have been done, it's been really a one pit stop race at that point. Or it's really been one pit stop and you can go to the end. So it's pretty much like a fixed open, or it's like a fixed race is what I've seen. But they'll be going green this time by a pace car is going to pull in here. Lights are off on it. Back underway. What is this camera? Cactus. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I was so confused. What is a cactus camera? This guy's already trying to go at it. Sneed was looking on the outside of Garone. Side better of it. He's actually trying to roll. He rolls that top pretty good. He's actually to the outside of the 29. 29's not going to be able to wash up to the wall. He needs to get really loose, though. Clinton almost gets into the wall. Netcode's into it. Gets a big checkup behind him, however. This is about. Keep on getting notifications from Facebook. Either the lead question I asked or the video I posted. That is a Facebook interest. I don't know why I got a notification for that. 2075 is going side by side with Stu now. Stu looks like he got a little bit loose there. You see his truck wiggle. Looks like to make up for the time. Down to the bottom he goes as low as he can go. Actually, it doesn't stay even with the 83. I thought he was really going to send it in there. I think we will see drivers can adjust their brake bias in their cars or trucks or really whatever they're racing. They might put it. They could put it more aggressive to the back, but that can also cause them to snap around. Also, will make them not stop as well sometimes if it's not balanced out, and if you put it to the front, it takes a little bit longer to slow down. As Hockenmeyer says he's crashed again. He has. What has happened here? Oh, into the wall and down to the inside wall, and that's a hard hit. Kept clipping the wall for him. That's not good at all. He's pretty much just going to be rolling at this point. Because, yeah, caution is now out. I don't think he has the engine. He has the engine, but it's just not there. He just tows immediately to pit road, and I do not blame him for doing that. Matthew Ayla is down there. I'm not sure what happened to Matthew. See. As why is that here? That is awkward, but okay. I don't think anybody will come down pit road at this point. It'd be a little bit early to burn another set of tires. Now, you could come down for fuel. Don't think it would get you to the end, though. That is an option, as we see. Oh, they were giving me a look. The 27, he will come down pit road. Nope, he actually fakes it. 29 will come down pit road. So will Clinton, Doug DeNice, Zachary Hockenmeyer. He's in pit road already. Looks like he's already called it a night. Said, I'm done with this race. Yeah, he's already left. Might have used up his fast repair early on. We always see, but all these guys are under caution. I'm going to take a commercial break. We're back. Pace car just pulls off. Timed that perfectly. Don't know how I did that. Gotta wait for that super long restart zone. One thing I hate, they pull off right there, and you're like, oh, I don't know where to go. Go from the cactus cam, just see what it looks like here. Looks like it lights up when the green flag comes up. That's pretty cool there. I'll give them that. Newbigin's still setting the pace this race so far. Has not really had any true challenge yet. Ellison's maybe been knocking on his door every now and then. Might have a challenge for him. After this race, see, I forgot where they go. See Doug DeNice really trying to, or Doug DeNice, yes. Oh, they're 3 wide. DeNice is in the wall. That's going to give him some heavy right side damage. You see Garone's going to try to sort through all this now. I really don't want to be back here, and I don't blame him. Got past Clinton pretty fast at that point. Nelson's going to be kind of just lurking at this point. See James Nelson. Garone, I think he'll end up coming back to his pack. He'll probably get to third, and it might stall from there. It's going to be a little bit harder for him to get through everyone else. I keep saying drivers have gone through pit road when they haven't. They're just going that low on the track. If it's there, use it. Might as well. See what you can get from it. Clinton's giving him a peek, letting him know he's there. He's going to get in the corner. Deep thought he was going to actually hit the 29, but he doesn't make contact with him. 29's probably like, oh, thank God I don't want to be drilled. Newbigin is pretty much on the run from Ellison right now. Now, Ellison could just be trying to push Newbigin to burn up his stuff a little bit more than what he wants to. Is an option. I don't know if he is trying to do that, but he could just be playing some mind games with him, that's for sure. Really just trying to cut it as much as he can. You really got to do it these tracks. You got to get down as low as possible. The Garone's now just kind of chipping away at Nelson in front of him. Let him know that he's there. Now Doug's probably like, I need a caution so I can go in and fix his damage, because that was some pretty heavy right side contact, and that's just going to kill any speed that car had at all. Just a killer thing. Once you get damage in these trucks, especially in that area, it just will not turn. It's going to give them a bad tire rub through, so it'll be burned off even more. And we're having to put more wheel back off the corners even more to just get it to start to even think about rotating. Garone's, he's kind of stalled out behind Nelson. He also could not be pushing as hard as I think he is. That's not a bad thing to do. If I was him as Garone, this was weird to slid out there. But we will go on board with each driver that's still in the race for 2 laps here. This is set up. Go from first to last. Looks like Doug maybe calling his race a little bit earlier. I didn't expect him to really come in like that. What's been happening? Michael's been slowly chewing away at Newbigin's lead, just ever so slightly. Every lap, it's not a lot of time, but I can see it on my screen. It's just picking away, being very methodical at it. He's not gaining a huge amount, but he's letting Newbigin know that, okay, I'm here. He ran, this is how close our times are. Newbigin ran a 28:02. Garone ran a 28:01. They are both running identical lap times. I had a feeling Garone was going to be pretty good here, seeing how he was running early on. He did pit on lap 31, too, so he has fresher tires than Newbigin. Something must have happened there that made him blow that corner because he got really tight there. He went right up to the wall. Thing he does not need to do is burn up his tires. He knows he has better tires. He just has to stay calm, realize, yeah, it'll take time, but he'll eventually come to him. There's going to be nothing that Newbigin can do at that point. I'm not sure he'll come in for fuel. I'm guessing maybe lap 70-ish, maybe around 80, possibly. That's just my guess. I don't really know. I'm just really putting numbers out there, but yeah, literally last lap they just ran identical 28:22. 28:22. Gabriel Elson ran 28:25. I think Denise, he is coming back down pit road again, possibly. He's running. He has to have some engine damage here because he is. See, oh, he's actually crashed again. No, he didn't crash. Did he crash again? Oh, he did. That's what happened here. He locks it down, just keeps it rolling. He has not had a good night at all. I wonder why he was so slow on the bottom. That's what happened to him. Newbigin, that lap was barely, or the lap 4 was barely faster than Garone. This lap, Garone barely slower than Newbigin. 28:13, 28:6, or 28:16. They have had, very cold, about a second fall off on their pace. That would be something to keep in mind. The pace is going to continue to fall off for these guys and their tires. Might want to see a short pit here. Somebody could try to hop somebody on pit road. Garone's probably like, I don't want this lap behind me. He's like, please go away. Let's see what the gap is. See, I mean, they are so close on time. I think Garone might have burned him up just a little bit faster than Newbigin did, though. That's going to be one thing that's going to kind of annoy him. I'm like, man, I had a good truck. I just burned up my tires a little bit more than everybody else. So I'll let the camera go on the roam force. Wherever the camera goes, we will decide to go. Take me somewhere, camera. Pretty locked my burn, so actually I'll do it manually. I need to throw away bottles in my room. Good Lord, I have so many of them here. See that Race Racing Network logo on Clint Sneed's Toyota. It's actually a. Literally just looked this up. Where are these guys going? We're having some issue here with iRacing connections. Jesus, what happened there? I do not know what that was. Yeah, he's a engineer at TRD. What is going on here? I think I do know what's finally happening. I'll have to fix it. Hopefully it will just hold out for this race. I do know what it is though, but I can't fix it currently. Actually, I might do that very quickly for y'all. So I'm going to roll these commercials and I will switch over the connection that I have. It wouldn't take me long to fix it. It looks like my Ethernet cable is just not wanting to work with me. I have to probably change the port that it's in, but we are back in it, so I got it's somewhat fixed. I do not know why it's wanting to do this, though. This is getting very awkward. I think it has reset some of my settings in iRacing somewhere. Have to dig, but they only got 28 laps more left in this race. New biggin. The Ellison's actually kind of gotten back to Garone at this point. Why is this happening? Do not know why it's doing this. This is kind of confusing. It does this very rarely. I know my internet's fine. It's just it does not want to work with me. Hopefully it'll be able to hold out for some of this race. I'm going to have to switch over again. So give me just a second to switch this over. This is awkward. We're back. It looks like it's just my connection that's not wanting to do anything. I do not know why it's doing this. 22 to go. I'm going to have to test. Where is my packet loss? I do not know where I'm losing packets, but evidently I'm losing them somewhere. My connection is not wanting to work with me. That doesn't make any sense, though. I've got... Okay, this is confusing. I'm looking at my download stuff. Oh, that's normal. So I'm losing these connections somewhere on the track. With iRacing, maybe, I don't know. What? I mean, I should not be losing anything at all. But evidently, it's not wanting to do anything with me. Let me look at... It just looks like it's my latency just not wanting to work with me. I seriously do not know what is going on. Hopefully this is awkward. I've never had this happen before. This is not normal at all. This is really confusing me. I do not know why it is doing this. Evidently, it's dropping frames like nothing with my streaming also. So I do not know what is happening here. What is going on with this? And I can't. Maybe I might be able to change this here. It'll disconnect me for a minute, but I really do not know what is going on at this point. I don't know where my packet loss is, but a caution did come out. I'm seriously, I'm so confused where this packet loss is happening. I'm looking everywhere for it, but this does actually change up a lot of stuff now. First press, I do not know where that was at. I will need to look. Where is it at? Why am I getting these random frame drops? Okay. I need to look at this. This is not what I need. That is weird. That's awkward. I don't know what it is. Look at, I'm so confused on what this is. I must have a damaged cable somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to replace all my cable. I'm so confused on why this is happening because it shouldn't be doing this at all. Evidently, I'll have to fix that. Goodbye. A lot of cable to run through this room. Actually, no, it's not my cable because it was doing it when I was on Wi-Fi. I don't know what is going on at this point. I'm very, very confused. I seriously am very confused. Okay, lights are off on the pace car. Give SDK a refresh again as it's going to freak out over there, not wanting to work with me. Also, let me give it a refresh to where it actually knows how many laps there is on or left in the race. Pace car will pull off. Not wanting to load driver's names, so we'll give it another refresh here. Not wanting to pick up anybody's names, so hopefully it'll pick them up here. We got Denise blinking in and out. As I will actually, let me see if it will go with the other one. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, so we'll just use this for the time being. I want you to be shown, not hidden. We'll just use this for the time being, a little bit different than what we normally use, but it'll work. I'll take it. And get all bunched up. New biggin is off and away. Goes right back down to the bottom. As that's what it's done. It has decided to lock my results. So I don't want to be kind of stuck on one camera at this point. That's what it has done to me. I was so confused. I was like, why not let me click on the other cameras? But that's what's happened. See if it's actually fixed the other one. No, it has not. So we're going to have to go with the one up top right now as he's trying to get away from him as much as he can. Actually, load this project. Well, hopefully, yeah. Now I can switch to cameras. Nope, just not let me click on a different driver here. I do not know why it's not letting me click on a different driver. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why SDK is having a complete freak out at this moment, but it is. I really can't. Kidding me. If I could fix it, I would, but it's just wanting to have a complete freak out at this moment. I'm going to try to get some controls back. Just something that's what I'm going to have to try to get, and it's not even giving me these now. This is not normal. I don't know what is going on with this thing. It is not wanting to do anything that I want. This is not a replay file. This is live. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why. Yeah, the SDK is not wanting to work with me either. So I have no control over anything right now. Yeah, this is not normal at all. This has never happened before. Yeah, I don't. We're just gonna. Oh God, this is so annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna I'm gonna have to go with this. If you see, it's showing me an overlay, but it's not. Sneak gets really loose back there. I'm gonna have to improvise at this point. It's the only option that I have. You saw Sneak get loose. We'll go back and rewind and see what happened to him. So I'm so clueless on what is going on with it. The car just steps out on him there. I don't want to. Let's just lock it on the race leader. I don't know why it's showing me a replay file. It's not a replay file. It's a live race. I think this is actually probably coming to the white flag too at this point. I'm going to have to not be able to do driver interviews. I'm going to have to figure out what is going on with this. So this is not normal at all. Not normal one bit. I should be having full control over what you're seeing, because this is obviously not a replay file, but for some reason it has taken it as a replay file when it evidently hasn't. So this even has me confused at this point. How many laps I have left? It's like, yeah, that was the race end. So I'm probably gonna have to skip driver interviews for this race at least, because I do not know what will happen. But New Biggin, he does take home the win tonight. I'm very sorry about this. I'm gonna have to figure out why it is doing this. I'm probably gonna do a router reset, because this should not be happening. But we'll see you all in the next race. I'm gonna hop off very, very quickly and see what's going on.